FieldMap installation can be downloaded from the web page field-map.com. On top of every page is a link user login, so you need a username and password. When you log on, so you will be redirected to the page where you can download full or upgrade installation. So there is only one installer, and there is a link for download. So select where to download. For example, it can be desktop, and the download start automatically. On this page you can also see the version, and also there is a log history log where you can see what is new in the last version, so what was improved or developed, and what was fixed. So there is always main version and release, and also date of release. When the full installation is downloaded, you can run it. So you need full administrator rights, or you have to run it as administrator. You can see that the installer is signed by our institute, IFER Monitoring and Mapping Solutions. And the first step of the installation is to select the language of the installer. The next step is to install some prerequisites, some drivers required for work with FieldMap. So we need Access Database Engine to work in projects which use Microsoft Access Database as a primary database. So this engine is necessary. And the second prerequisite is a driver for MS SQL Server, so it's required for synchronization. So without this driver, FieldMap cannot work. The synchronization in FieldMap does not work. So after installation of these two drivers, so the FieldMap installer will continue with the installation of the main FieldMap files. Sometimes it's recommended to switch off user account control and antivirus, so they can block the installer. So then just follow the steps of the installer. Fill some company name. We recommend to install full version and keep the predefined path of the installation. So it's a program files IFER FieldMap, and the last step is to start installation. So now installer copy files and folders to two different paths. One is the program file x68 because it's 32-bit application IFER FieldMap, and the second path is program data FieldMap. So in this path are files which can be changed during operation of the FieldMap. So the user require full access to that path, program data FieldMap. But because the folder program data is hidden by default in Windows, so there is made also the link to users public FieldMap. So this link is pointing to the folder program data FieldMap, where are other important files and folders required for the FieldMap. When the installation of FieldMap finish, then it will continue with installation of the driver for USB dongle. So on computers where you will use the USB license drive, you need to install this Sentinel driver. Again, the installer is very simple, just click next and finish. After this installation of this driver is finished, you can plug the USB dongle to the computer, and it will install the driver, and you can start to use a full FieldMap version. So don't plug the USB dongle before this driver installation. So after the driver is installed, so installation is finished and everything should be installed. On the desktop you will have two links to Project Manager and Data Collector. So when you run Project Manager, so it's the first application, you can be asked to check for a new version. So this message appears once per 2 weeks, and in this application you can change the language of the software. So even if you work with Data Collector or other version, other applications of FieldMap, so only in Project Manager, in this place, you can change the language. So it required restart of the software. So now when I run again Project Manager, it will be in Russian language. Together with the FieldMap is installed also a demo project. So the demo project is in path users, program data, FieldMap example project for version X8. So without dongle, FieldMap works as a demo version for 2 months. So you can see the structure of the project, and when you run it in a Data Collector, you can see also the data already collected in this example project. So again, it's a demo version, just click OK. So in demo version are some limits, like you can map 7 trees, 7 points, 3 lines, but all other functions are full available. So if you go to maps, you can see the 3 positions, ground projection, so everything what is in the example project. So the only place where you can close FieldMap is by this button. Done.